Let's talk about a word we throw around all the time, but maybe don't use to its full potential: recreation. It turns out it's not just about taking a break, it's actually a super powerful tool for surviving and even thriving in this chaotic, modern world of ours.
I mean, do you ever just feel completely drained, totally burnt out from the stress, the deadlines, and just the insane speed of modern life? Yeah, if that's you, you are definitely not alone.
Our world is just packed with hurry and pressure. It feels like we're always on. And finding that balance, well, it's not a luxury anymore, is it? It's absolutely essential for our well being. And that's exactly where this whole idea of recreation comes in to save the day.
Now, to really get this, we gotta look at where the word recreation even comes from. It's from the Latin word recreatio, and it means to restore or create anew. So think about that. It's not just about having fun. It's literally about the act of recreating yourself. So first up, let's get a really clear understanding of what recreation truly is and how it can be this amazing antidote to feeling tired, overwhelmed, and just done.
And to really understand why it's so important today, it helps to see that this is not some new trend. The need for recreation is like a fundamental part of human history. So let's take a quick trip back in time. Back in the ancient era, recreation was tied directly to community survival. Things like rituals, hunting, dance. Then, as we move into the modern era, things get a little more structured with organized sports and public parks. And now? Well, in our contemporary world, technology has completely reshaped it, giving us everything from online gaming to binge watching our favorite shows. The tools keep changing, but that basic human need, it stays the same. And what's really cool about this slide is how it breaks down that shift. You can literally see how our activities went from being all about community and survival in ancient times to being more culturally organized in the modern era, and now to being totally digitally driven. The need has always been there, but how we scratch that itch keeps evolving.
Okay, so we've covered the what's and the when. Now for the really crucial part, the core of recreation itself. What actually makes an activity recreational? Turns out it's about way more than just what you're doing. Now, this diagram lays out the core principles perfectly. I know the text isn't in English, but don't you worry, I'll walk you through it. What it shows is that true recreation isn't just a list of hobbies, it's a set of key characteristics. It's all about the mindset and the purpose behind what you're doing.
So what are these principles? Well, for an activity to be truly recreational, it has to be voluntary, meaning you choose to do it. Its main goal has to be relaxation and fun, and it's got to be separate from your work. Crucially, it should build you up, whether that's mentally or physically. And often, the best kind of recreation helps you connect with other people. And all of those characteristics, they all point toward a few key goals, which this slide illustrates really well. It's all about the outcome, creating a well-rounded, healthier, and happier life. By intentionally building up your health, your social connections, and finding that ever-important balance in your life. Now for the payoff. Why should you actively make time for this? Because the benefits are huge, and I mean huge, not just for you, but for society as a whole. So let's break down what you actually stand to gain. This pie chart gives a fantastic overview of those benefits. Again, I'll translate the labels for you here. It shows that the perks are spread across 5 key areas of life: physical, mental, social, cultural, and, yep, even economic. Recreation seriously touches almost every part of our lives.
Let's look a little closer. Physically, it strengthens your body. Mentally, it's one of our best weapons against stress and anxiety. Socially, it helps you build better relationships. Culturally, it can keep local traditions alive. And it can even boost local economies through things like tourism. It really is a win on every single level.
So, with all that in mind, the question becomes a bit more personal. It's time to think about how all of these ideas apply directly to your own life.
So there's one thing to take away from all this. It's that recreation is not a luxury. It's not just fun or downtime. It is the fundamental, necessary act of recreating yourself so that you can build a life that is healthy, balanced, and truly meaningful. And that leaves us with one final thought. Forget about what you think you should be doing. What activity truly restores you? What brings you joy and helps you recreate yourself? What's your recreation?